Carly, Faisal, Cece, and Travis.
Hello.
So pretty much all of you I've known forever. Faisal, this is our first time meeting. We're going to be besties. I can't wait. And first of all, thank you so much for being here and being a part of this new wave, this new season of POVz. We have gotten so much feedback over the past year since we launched the show. And the biggest feedback was that like our mission and our brand is set apart because we bring multiple people together with different views to actually talk. But so much of what we had been doing was just one-on-one. Hearing a perspective, putting a mic in someone's face, but that's not a conversation. By the end of this, I don't think we for 1 second think that we're gonna like unify the world and change minds and like make a better future after one 30-minute sit down. Like that's not realistic. So all I can hope and pray is that y'all leave today having a better understanding of someone else's point of view. That's it. That's what we miss when we hide behind screens. That's what we miss when we don't actually talk to each other. So the purpose of today is to like, of course, be heard, share what's on your mind, but also try to like better understand where someone else is coming from. And that's all we can hope for. I thought we could just start by talking to each other about something that doesn't even connect to today's topic. So like, just get cozy, like be yourself, we're just chatting. And the purpose of this is just for us to get comfortable talking, where it's not question and answer. So I'm just gonna drop a hot take and we're gonna like take it from here. And Faisal, this is what I meant by at the end of today, I think you'll be a Broadway convert. But everyone here on this couch, the common thread, I think for the most part, is that we love a show.
Thank God.
We love the theater. So, does anyone have a hot take about Broadway that we could just chat about?
I can't say mine.
Mine is actually really like dark.
Say it.
I think Broadway is kind of like over. I feel everything is just way too commercial. They're not thinking about actually making good content. They just want money. Like it's all about commerce. Like there's no, it lost a lot of its feeling. I feel like after like, I want to say like 2016, like it has become.
After Hamilton.
Yeah. Like,
Interesting.
yeah, 2018. Yeah.
I would argue that it's always been a business about money. Like every other business.
Yes, but like I think I'm also thinking from like a performer standpoint where I feel like there was actual shows with like substance.
Yeah.
Now it's like Mingos,
right?
And it's like, what are we doing? Yeah, remake after
yeah.
remake, and then it's like movie musicals and that like that are like going abroad. It's like I don't know.
I feel that there was the one like Tony season where it was Mean Girls, SpongeBob. I think like there was 3 out of 4, if not, were based off of movies. But then I actually thought back and I was like, one of my favorite shows ever is Legally Blonde because like it's a sleigh, correct?
It really
it's a
is.
sleigh.
Yeah.
But that was multiverse.
But the movie is more of a sleigh.
The movie is more of a sleigh, but the show is just as much a sleigh. Laura Bundy.
Have you seen Legally Blonde?
No.
Okay, Faisal, you got some
I'm
reading.
sorry.
You got some homework.
I'm a bad Gen Z.
You should see Shrek the Musical. Shrek the Musical is also really
Also
It
good.
honestly
sleigh.
does.
Yeah. Those are
I
two
would
exceptions.
You know, that's
strongly disagree. I tried watching on Netflix and I couldn't get past the like White Knight. So Sam Foster is a sleigh, but like the show itself, like I love Janine Tesori, but like why?
Well, she
It's just
she hates
it's just
that
the
show.
movie on stage.
Yeah, she hates
Like, do
it.
I need the same like gumdrop buttons line from the movie and a musical? Like, what was different
No,
about
I
the
get
musical?
I do, yeah.
I
But
did it in
that-
high
that's
school.
just
That's why I
not
like
like-
it.
Yeah, me too.
If you did it,
Yes,
so
I did
you're
it.
in it, you love
Yo,
it.
yeah.
Okay, wait, Faisal, have you seen Shrek the movie?
Yes.
I'm
I'm not that uncultured.
What's your take? Is Shrek a sleigh?
I like Shrek. I love Shrek. It's a sleigh.
Which of the 3 is the best? There are 3, right?
There's more.
Yeah,
There's
I think
more.
more.
There's
Oh, I think
more.
there are
Wow.
But I
Because there's Shrek
personally-
Ever After.
I personally
Oh,
love
yes.
Shrek 2.
Shrek
That's my
2.
favorite.
That Accidentally in Love is in that
Yeah,
one.
and I feel like,
Yeah.
and then I feel like that's where you get a lot of the like fantasy characters that we've heard stories about in it,
That's so true.
and like put it in a movie like in this realm of Shrek, which I think is really amazing. I love Shrek.
Right.
Cece, what's your stance on Shrek?
On Shrek, I'm like, I pro Shrek, but also kind of like indifferent.
What about the musical version?
I've never seen the musical
Okay.
version of Shrek.
It's a little corny.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't on Broadway very long. It was only on
I think
Broadway.
it's, you know what, I agree with what you said before because I feel like it didn't have a great life on Broadway, but it did have a really good life running in middle schools, high schools,
Yeah, true.
and being licensed. So it's like if you grew up in the years post Shrek the musical, and when it was really big in licensing, it still is really big.
Yes.
You have that connection from high school, from middle school, that I feel like every show that I did when I grew up, I loved because I was in it and I learned something from it and I made great friends from it. So I had this like extra connection to the show opposed to just seeing it. I loved it, but something about being a part of it. And
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
I feel like that is maybe where we're coming from.
What's the worst show of all time?
We're talking about Broadway show, right?
Or movie?
Okay.
Or anything that comes to mind.
There's so many.
I'm gonna say this for me that I hate.
Okay, can I?
Movies.
I really didn't like Some Like It Hot. Did you guys see
I haven't
it?
seen that.
It's the new show.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Where
Did you like it? I saw it with you. I saw
Abigail,
it with
did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Abigail saw Some Like It Hot last night.
So you're gonna be like, she's in it, and I was gonna be like,
Actually, one of our good friends here at POVz is in it. She's on the wall, Gabby Campo. But
I was like, is she here?
we love her.
Well,
I'm saying we have to love the
You
show.
know what's interesting is I feel like, because I saw it the same night y'all saw it.
Right. That's what
we saw it together.
We all saw it
we
together. I wasn't like in love with it, but I feel like I've seen so many bad things, and like that has like
Yeah.
beautiful scenery and like other elements that I feel like I wouldn't call it like bad.
Yeah.
Like there's so much
Have any of you seen that?
bad.
No.
But-
I'm not.
It reminded me of Tootsie,
Oh,
Oh.
and like I saw Tootsie, and I was like,
yeah.
I didn't really like Tootsie.
Interesting.
Another movie.
So
well, it's just
sorry.
like
Did you
leave some
see
things
it
in the
like?
past.
Oh, sorry.
No, good, please.
Did you see it like when it was in previews, or did you like see it like when they were like finalized? and, like-
Tootsie.
yeah.
I saw it like finalized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How was that? I saw it in previews. So
I think we left it in intermission. I think yeah. And he did the something in what's the song? Unstoppable. He sang that song. I was like,
Oh.
and time for me to go.
I
It just
did not see that.
oh.
What about the three of you? What would you say is like the worst show or movie of all time?
See, I don't know, because I feel like I judge it based off previews, like commercials, and I feel like if I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch it. If I like the commercial, I'm gonna like the movie. If I don't like the commercial, I'm not watching the movie.
Fair.
So everything I've watched, I've thoroughly enjoyed. So I don't know if I can say if there's something bad I've seen.
Valid. Very political. And
I was gonna say,
Okay, this is not musical theater, but any type of heterosexual reality dating show.
Wow.
The Bachelor.
Cece's no longer a Bachelor
I
fan.
don't know. I stopped after this season, especially.
But you used to love it. So what changed?
Okay, so this season with the new, I don't even remember his name. So
Zach.
just like every typical,
Oh, wait, what Bachelor fans are.
just like every typical white boy.
Period.
Like, why is he special? And then there was like a TikTok of like his very first night where he was like, I love like frozen pizza and family. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
Can I add something to that? I agree, and also because Zach was just recently on The Bachelorette, so like it's a little too soon. Like we should give these time to grow. Give him like
Right.
2-3 years before we bring him on. It was just so recent. Like,
But they do
That's
that every
so-
season.
They do.
but I feel like, but I think with like Nick Vile, he came on after like.
Oh, he went on 4 times.
But
Yeah, that's
people are
also very true.
Yeah, no.
But he came on
Yeah.
after. I forgot this other Bachelor's name. I forgot his name, but he had
Ari.
like Ari. He came on after a while he was on The Bachelorette. So.
Do you watch?
Bachelor?
Yeah.
Bachelorette? Absolutely not. I actually despise that show. I think it just like, I don't know. It's just so very exactly what you think it's gonna be.
It's
Sure.
like
And I hate that.
it's very specifically a Christian dating show.
Yes.
You know, like very simple morals, views, lifestyles,
Yes.
and that's what you get.
But I think that's why
And-
people watch it. I
Yeah.
think this could be we could talk about this for hours, but I think post-COVID, a lot of us are looking for like certainty. And I think when you know what you're going to expect, it's like a show that you want to watch because it's not like after a long work day, like you know what you're going to get. Like why people watch The Office over and over again or Gilmore Girls.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, I think that's, oh man, I just rewatched Gilmore Girls. I fucking love it. I think that's why, back to Broadway, when we're talking about the movie musicals being made into Broadway shows, it's like, if people have one night in the city, a lot of Broadway is made up of tourism and people doing it on special occasions because it's an expensive ticket. If you're going to spend your money on one thing, why would you do it on something you've never heard of that you may not know of when you hear that one of your favorite movies or some like really great movie is coming to Broadway? There's that recognizability, there's that nostalgia that I think brings people in, and ultimately it's a business. Back to where we started.
Wow. I think maybe on that full circle moment, let's pause there. That was, first of all, like snaps. That was awesome. Snaps. I think we're good to go. How do y'all feel going into the show?
Great.
How did that
Yeah.
feel?